Finally today, with a return to in-person events, Market Journal is highlighting some of Extension's summer field days from around the state. On June 30th, Nebraska Extension held the 2021 atrazine glyphosate-resistant Palmer Amaranth Management Field Day in Carlton. Palmer Amaranth is a member of the pigweed family and has quickly become an annual headache for many corn and soybean producers in Nebraska. The field day highlighted experiments that demonstrate the most effective management tactics for this herbicide-resistant weed.
Overall, the message was like we have to use a pre-emergence herbicide with multiple effective mode of action applied at planting, whether it is in corn or soybean. In both, those pre-emergence herbicide applied at planting is very critical to provide initial control of Palmer Amaranth because our post-emergence herbicides are limited, considering the fact that this Palmer Amaranth is resistant to atrazine, glyphosate and ALS inhibiting herbicides. That means at least those three group of herbicides are out of your alternate herbicide program, and you have to find out some alternate herbicide programs to control them. So that's the take home message is pre-emergence herbicide at planting, and then you may need to think about a post-emergence herbicides when your Palmer Amaranth is less than 5 inch tall. The most important thing is just timing is everything when it comes to controlling Palmer Amaranth because it's very difficult to control weed. It can emerge throughout the growing season, and it can produce lot of seeds. So herbicide is important, but timing is also very critically important for management of those Palmer Amaranth population in corn and soybean.
Two other varieties of weeds are giving producers a hard time in the fields this season: waterhemp as well as velvetleaf. We were able to get some information on managing them as well.
Waterhemp is number one weed problem in Nebraska as of now, and maybe in future we might have Palmer Amaranth as number one weed because waterhemp is more widespread in eastern part of the state, and again similar to Palmer Amaranth, waterhemp has evolved resistance to number of herbicides that includes glyphosate as well as ALS inhibiting herbicides. So again, take home message for waterhemp is number one, scout your field. If you see lot of waterhemp population, try to target your post-emergence herbicide when waterhemp or Palmer Amaranth, they both are less than 5 inch tall. Velvetleaf is a weed which is among top 6 problematic weeds in corn and soybean production in Nebraska. Fortunately, we don't have any herbicide resistant velvetleaf in Nebraska. That means it can be effectively controlled by herbicides such as glyphosate as well as herbicides such as cadet, which is very good for controlling velvetleaf in corn as well as in soybean. However, we are seeing lot of escape of velvetleaf when dicamba is the only herbicide applied, particularly when you apply dicamba when velvetleaf is more than 7 inch tall, then it will not provide effective control, and you may need to either mix your dicamba product with glyphosate or with cadet. So that is a take home message I would give for effective control of velvetleaf in corn and soybean.
You may also be interested in 2021 forage field days on August 5th and 6th. Topics include subjects ranging from successfully managing chop length to forage insurance options. Registration is due by July 28th, and there is a $30 registration fee. To register or get more information, you can call 402-254-6821.